Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Jamaica will host the Davis Cup fixture, for the first time since 2007 when they battle Estonia in a World Group 2 playoff tie at the Eric Bell National Tennis Center on Saturday. On Sunday, the country's most successful player, Roland Phillips, will lead the team against the highest-ranked member of the unit, 21-year-old Blaise Bicknell, 17-year-old Daniel Azar, the 19-year-old John Chin, and 22-year-old Jamaica champion Jacob Bicknell are the other members of the squad. The players will be competing on a newly resurfaced court while lights were recently installed, ensuring all international standards for hosting the event have been met ahead of the clash. Estonia's most experienced campaigner, 34-year-old Jürgen Zopp, gave his thoughts on the newly
high bouncing court and we are used to maybe a little bit more faster courts, but as you play different tournaments, you experience very different courts. Some courts are really fast, some of them are really slow. So this is one of the slow ones. And high bounce, and it's but it's nothing that we haven't had before. So it's it's a slow hard court. Yeah.
He's our tiger on and off the court. Big personality, big guy, and he's a lot of the energy for the team. I've been working with him for over 10 years as his personal coach, so I know him very well, and he just brings an electricity to the team.
Now, Tennis Jamaica President John Azar is on location. Of course, he's busy getting everything right for the start of the competition tomorrow. And he joins us from the location ahead of this historic event. John, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Congratulations on what I hear is a fantastic setup there at the Eric Bell Tennis Center. How much are you anticipating tomorrow and Sunday?
Well, thanks for having me, and good evening to your listeners. It promises to be a fantastic 2 days of tennis, to be quite frank with you. I mean, if I can say so myself, the venue is practically unrecognizable. The courts are to a world-class standard. I mean, I was talking to our guys after the practice session this afternoon, and a couple of them told me it's the best court they've played on. I mean, the lights are world-class, and truthfully, just looking forward to 2 fantastic days of tennis, God's willing, come tomorrow and Sunday.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the Jamaican team. It's a young team, but it's also a pretty experienced team. You have a couple of collegiate players. You have a couple of players who have been around the block for a while. Talk to me about how confident are you of our chances against this Estonian team?
Well, from my perspective, I think we have a fantastic team. I mean, it's a perfect mix of youth and experience. You have somebody like Randy Phillips, who is we call him Mr. Davis Cup. He's our winningest Davis Cup player in history. He's there. You go from him, and then you have the youngster, my son Daniel, who is 17 years old, as our top junior. So it's a good mix. In between, of course, you have our number 1 player, Mr. Blaise Bicknell, who is certainly, I'd say, in the prime of his career. You have Jacob Bicknell, our recent All-Jamaica champion. You have 19-year-old John Chin, who I think is just bursting to get out on the big stage. So truthfully, I think that we have a fantastic team. It's a very united team, very strong team, and a great mix of youth and experience. Interestingly, it's almost identical to the team who played in Greece last year, March, for the same 5 players, and identical to the team who played in Costa Rica over the summer. So I think that they gel well together. The team chemistry is great, and they're just raring to go.
We just heard Jürgen Zopp say the court is a bit slow. Do you think that's an advantage for us? Because they said that they're used to playing on faster courts.
I think that our guys are super happy with the court. I mean, I think I was the first person who played on the court when we finished the court. It's certainly bouncy. But the interesting thing about it is when you slice a ball, the ball is staying very low. When you top spin, the ball is definitely taking the spin. So I say, using a cricket analogy, I think the pitch is very true. I think it's even for the batsmen and bowlers. I think it's an excellent surface. I don't want to get into our guys' playing styles other than to say, I know the captain is super happy with the court. I know the players are very, very pleased. So I think we're happy all around. You know, sport comes down to execution on the day. The team is very well prepared. They're very well prepared, and God's willing, let's hope that they execute well and get the result that they deserve.
The players started coming in late this week, of course. I think, I try to remember who came in today. I think a player came in today, if I remember correctly. Talk to me a little bit about what has been happening since the members got together finally to prepare for tomorrow.
I'd say, being frank with you, ideally, I think we'd have liked to have all of our team a little bit earlier, to be fair, but a couple of our guys have college commitments with their coaches, so they played as recent as yesterday for the colleges. Daniel and Randy came in on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. The other players actually came in today. That being said, there's a downside, but there's certainly a huge upside. They're match ready, they're match fit. And you have to remember these guys trained there in Jamaica throughout December together. They played in the King Alarm Cup, which is a team competition that we had in December, specifically to help them prepare for an event like this. So would we have liked to have had the entire team in a few days earlier? From my perspective, yes. But to be honest with you, the guys look great. I mean, Blaze came off a flight a few hours ago. I spoke to him after the afternoon practice session, and he looks great. He said the court feels fantastic, and they're just super excited playing in front of what will hopefully be a large and noisy home crowd. And I'm confident if they execute well, the result will be in our favor.
Well, John Azar, President of Tennis Jamaica, thank you so much, and all the best tomorrow on Sunday.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and we're looking forward to 2 great days at tennis.
All right, take it easy. Of course, you can catch the Tennis Davis Cup action on SportsMax on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, for viewers outside of Jamaica. To catch that tennis action, Estonia against Jamaica. It promises to be exciting tennis action. We'll be on a break. We'll be right back.
Stay with SportsMax on YouTube and follow us on all social pages for updates, news and entertainment.